Imagine a night sky over Iran. Still, serene, and deceptively calm. Then, a roar splits the silence. Streaks of light flash across the heavens as Israeli F-35 fighter jets, near invisible on radar, deliver a devastating payload. In a matter of minutes, 3 Russian-made S-300 air defense batteries are obliterated. These systems, long touted as one of the most formidable air defense technologies ever created, were now nothing but twisted metal and smoldering wreckage. This wasn't just an attack. It was a global wake-up call. How could a defense system designed to protect against the most advanced aerial threats crumble so completely? And what does this mean for Iran, Russia, and global military dynamics? This story is about more than a tactical strike. It's about the shifting balance of power in the skies and the vulnerabilities of even the most celebrated technologies. To understand why the destruction of the S-300 is so significant, we need to go back to its origins. It was the height of the Cold War in the 1970s, and the Soviet Union needed a game-changer. Air defense systems of the time were either too bulky to move or too slow to respond to threats. The Soviets envisioned something revolutionary, a mobile missile system that could take out aircraft, cruise missiles, and even ballistic missiles. The result, the S-300, a system that debuted in the early 1980s and instantly changed the game. The early models of the S-300 were impressive. They boasted the ability to track multiple targets, fire multiple missiles, and, most critically, relocate quickly after launching an attack. This last feature was groundbreaking. Traditional anti-air systems were stationary and vulnerable to counterattacks. But the S-300 could move, hiding its location and keeping adversaries guessing. It was, by all accounts, a masterpiece of Soviet engineering. As the years went on, the S-300 evolved. By the 1990s, new variants extended the system's range from 60 miles to over 120 miles, doubling its reach. It could deploy multiple missiles simultaneously and was increasingly difficult to counter. At its peak, the S-300 was considered one of the best air defense systems in the world, a testament to Soviet ingenuity and military might. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union, the S-300 became one of Russia's most sought-after exports. Nations like China, India, and Iran clamored to get their hands on this advanced technology. For many countries, owning the S-300 was more than just a strategic advantage. It was a symbol of power and self-reliance. Iran, in particular, had been eyeing the S-300 for years. Its acquisition was mired in geopolitics, as Western sanctions and diplomatic pressure repeatedly stalled the deal. Finally, in 2015, after years of negotiations, Iran secured 4 S-300 PMU-2 batteries, the export version of Russia's prized system. These batteries became the cornerstone of Iran's air defense network, guarding critical infrastructure, including nuclear facilities, from potential Israeli or American strikes. But as time would show, even the most advanced systems can age out of relevance. While the S-300 was a marvel of its time, the 21st century brought a new kind of aerial threat, the F-35. Designed by the United States as the pinnacle of fifth-generation fighter jets, the F-35 combined cutting-edge stealth technology with unmatched precision. Its radar signature was so small that even the most sophisticated systems struggled to detect it. Add to that its ability to carry a wide range of advanced air-to-surface missiles, and you have a platform designed to dismantle even the most robust defenses. The Israeli Air Force was one of the earliest adopters of the F-35, integrating the jet into its operations with remarkable speed. These weren't just any F-35s. They were upgraded with unique Israeli modifications, including enhanced electronic warfare systems and advanced targeting capabilities. When these jets took to the skies, they weren't just tools of war. They were technological wonders capable of reshaping the battlefield. The operation against Iran's S-300 batteries was swift and devastating. Using a combination of stealth, speed, and precision, the Israeli F-35s evaded detection, delivering pinpoint strikes that neutralized the air defense systems before they could respond. It wasn't just a tactical victory, it was a statement. The S-300, once feared for its ability to protect against even the most advanced threats, was no match for modern warfare. Its radar systems, designed decades ago, struggled to lock onto the F-35s. Its missiles, while powerful, were ineffective against the advanced countermeasures employed by the Israeli jets. In the end, the S-300's didn't stand a chance. For Iran, the destruction of its S-300 batteries is nothing short of catastrophic. These systems were the backbone of the country's air defense network. Without them, Iran's critical military and nuclear infrastructure is exposed, leaving the nation vulnerable to further strikes. But the implications go beyond immediate security concerns. The attack sends a clear message to Iran. Its military strategy is outdated. The reliance on Russian-made systems, once a source of pride and deterrence, is now a glaring weakness. And with Russia bogged down in its conflict with Ukraine, there's little chance of Iran receiving replacements or upgrades anytime soon. The implications for Russia are equally significant. The S-300 was more than just a weapon. It was a symbol of Russian engineering excellence and a key export in the global arms market. Its failure against Israeli F-35s raises serious questions about the effectiveness of Russian-made defense systems in modern warfare. For years, Russia has marketed the S-300 and its successor, the S-400, as the ultimate solution to aerial threats. Countries like Turkey, India, and China have invested heavily in these systems. But now, with the S-300's vulnerabilities laid bare, the confidence in Russian air defense technology is waning. This could have far-reaching consequences for Russia's arms exports and its geopolitical influence. This event is more than just a military setback for Iran and an embarrassment for Russia. It's a turning point in global military dynamics. The destruction of the S-300 highlights the growing gap between old and new technologies. It underscores the need for nations to adapt to a rapidly changing battlefield, where precision and stealth are more important than brute force. For the West, this is a vindication of its investment in advanced technologies like the F-35. It also serves as a warning to adversaries. The days of relying on aging systems to deter modern threats are over. For countries like China, which has heavily invested in its own air defense networks, the message is clear: innovate or fall behind. So, what's next? For Iran, the path forward is fraught with challenges. Rebuilding its air defense network will take time, money, and, most importantly, access to modern technology, a resource it currently lacks. For Russia, this event is a stark reminder that its once dominant position in the arms market is under threat. The Kremlin must either innovate or risk losing relevance in an era dominated by Western firepower. Meanwhile, the West continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in aerial warfare. The upcoming B-21 Raider stealth bomber, with its unparalleled range and payload capabilities, represents the next leap forward. If the F-35 can dismantle systems like the S-300, imagine what the B-21 will bring to the table. The destruction of the S-300 is more than just a tactical victory for Israel. It's a defining moment in the evolution of modern warfare. It's a reminder that no system, no matter how advanced, is immune to obsolescence. And it's a call to action for nations around the world to rethink their strategies, adapt to new technologies, and prepare for a future where precision and stealth reign supreme. The skies over Iran may be quiet for now, but the echoes of this operation will be felt for years to come. This isn't just the story of a failed defense system, it's the story of a world in transition, where the balance of power is shifting and the rules of warfare are being rewritten. How do you see the global military landscape evolving in the wake of this event? Will countries like Russia and Iran adapt, or are we witnessing the beginning of their decline in aerial defense? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive deeper into this pivotal moment in military history.